Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Slime Rancher. You might or might not notice as I talk, my little character, I'm me down in the corner here. I'm moving a little bit, and the reason for that is I installed a plugin to OBS called Move Transition, and it let me do that. But that's kind of not the exciting thing that I set up with Move Transition. The exciting thing is, hopefully, we do not have a scenario where I go completely silent for an hour and a half until somebody tells me that I've been silent. Although, yeah, um, I might go silent, but somebody will tell me if I've been silent for more than like 7 minutes. All right, and that's because I'm gonna show this off because I'm kind of proud of this. And if I'm lucky, this will never actually trigger. But I set up this whole freaking silence monitor thing. So if I pull up on, I might have to bring OBS all the way over here. All right. So we've got on audio mixer, right? We have the microphone audio. I've set up for one thing. Here's the move thing. So this is the thing that's letting me move around a little bit more as whenever I talk. I like that. I like that a bit. And then you might also notice this right here. This is a little thing that's being like, oh, we hear an input from Fission, and that's from this. This is my silence monitor. So what it does is it's watching my audio levels here, right? And what it's doing is I tried my best to set this threshold to right about when I reach the yellow. So what that means is that, like, if I'm talking too quiet, if I'm muttering too quietly, it won't hear the input. So if I'm talking too quietly, it won't really hear me too well, and what will happen is that it won't necessarily hear me. Although it did hear me just then. The case is even if I'm talking too quietly, it might go off. That's fine. The important thing is that if it doesn't hear me at all, streamer.bot is monitoring stuff. Okay, so what we have going on here is we have this silence monitoring. It gets enabled if I am actively streaming, right? And then it checks the current scene. It makes sure that I am on my master scene, because if I'm on like my AFK scene, if I'm on my AFK scene, I don't want to have something go off if I've been on my AFK scene for 5 minutes. So necessarily, and then also I have something set up as well where I wasn't able to get it to monitor if I have this set up. If I have this muted for doing stuff thing. So that's yeah, whatever. It's a little it's set up a little weird because it's because of the OBS switch logic that I've got going on here. So currently it is not monitoring. Oh, there it goes, and then it turned off again. So what happens is every time that thing goes off, every time this input heard thing goes off, every time that trig flickers, if that goes on, what it will do is it disables this timer. And what this timer is not voice control, services, timers. This is my silence monitor, and that's set for 7 minutes, right? So timer will be disabled, and then it will disable this, and then re-enable the timer, and then it will hold on for a full minute. And that's so that the action history here doesn't get completely just obliterated. See the 60 minutes or 60 seconds, not minutes, 60 seconds. So that this isn't constantly flickering. Because if I didn't have that delay, it would like every single time that got triggered, it would go off. So, and then what it does is after 60 seconds, then it re-enables monitoring for if that thing flickers, for if this flickers. And that's because, oh gosh, I'm very excited. I'm proud. I'm not a coder. Like, I am not. I don't know how to code. Like, absolutely, just do actually not know how to code. So like, I'm very proud of this, even though it's probably like a way like obscure. And then right, and then this is checking for these ones are checking. That's what this is for. Is these ones are checking for if I go and do mute for a reason right here, and that's what those ones check for mainly. And that's a separate switch, but it's still part of the same event. And I did that because I'm able to monitor OBS event.json when either of these go off. So and get these switch cases where it specifically says these under that variable. So I only have to monitor one variable, and I can have these 3 cases. Right, and then yeah, when I come off of mute, what it actually does is it runs the enable logic, which again checks that I'm streaming, checks that I'm on the master scene, and then enables it. So yeah, it's a little funky. There's some nested ifs. I think I need those to be nested because otherwise I can't monitor 2 different variables. Because I needed to monitor OBS's streaming variable, and then I needed to check the current scene variable. And then I couldn't set up. I wasn't able. There's no like option to check for. Because otherwise, I would have just put that here. I would have made sure that it checked. Oh, is mute for a reason. I wasn't able to have it like monitor a source or like pull whether or not a source is enabled or disabled. I wasn't able to have it just check that. So anyway, point is a lot of time spent just to say, oh, if I'm silent for too long, it will give me a warning. Oh, and this is the reason I actually wanted to spend the time on this, because well, whatever, I spent way too much time on this. But these are funny. These are all fun. I set 7 different things that it can say if it's not able to, if it doesn't hear me for 7 minutes. And
are you okay?
There it goes.
I can't hear you.
Each of these, there's 7 of them, and they're all kind of funny.
Did your microphone break?
Yeah, because that's what happened last time, basically.
But double check your audio input.
There you go. And it also has my bot give me the. It has my bot tell me, and I'm able to see it here. I'm able to see it all the way over there because I have my OBS on opposite side. Anyway, that's all because, again, I spent an hour and a half not knowing that I was silent because I didn't think I was muted, and now we're good. If that ever happens again, it won't be more than 7 minutes, basically. Because that was so disappointing to find out. Like, oh my gosh, why did I go a full hour and a half without knowing that I was muted? It's because I don't have people to tell me that I'm muted. But anyway, point is, hopefully that never actually has to trigger. Let's try another one.
speak louder. Or, you know, fix your mic or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm gonna refresh this. There you go. Let's get into Slime Rancher.